All right, guys, everybody up. And feet together, set. So let's do a quick look at these two kicks. What I call this series is deceptive kicks. I have like 8 of them. I just don't have time to teach you all 8. You know, I love kicking. Kicking is something that is a very good skill. It's long. It's not necessarily seen on the street because it's not as expected. There's pros and cons. A longer limb, the distance, the range, it can be defensive. But a kick is also a little risky because you're standing on one leg. You know, for the time that the kick is in the air and back, you're on one leg. People are more and more apt to take you down today. You know, UFC exploded where there's a lot of jiu-jitsu and wrestlers that are looking for a kick just so they can dump you on your head. And falling on the concrete is no good, right? So let's look at these deceptive kicks. Now, there's going to be the first one, again, that is more for sport karate-ish, or just the challenge and the fun. I've kicked so many people in the head with this combination over and over. It's very effective. So let's look at the rule that you're going to memorize. Where there's a hook, there's a round. Say it. Where there's a hook, there's a round. So I'm going to use my friend Bob. Remember, the challenge with kicking someone in the head is their shoulder. Because the shoulder has the arm, it has this. So this guy is really protected, and then it's harder to kick him in the head. But if I can move all this out of the way and just keep the shoulder down, then there it is. So your obstacle is to find the boulder, find the round shoulder, and just barely miss it with the back pocket turn. The illusion is you're going to throw a side kick. A lead leg hook kick is an illusion of a side kick. And now we scrape over the shoulder. So you can see on my fighter, I just need to barely go over this shoulder to hook the head, right? Your lead leg hook kick. As it gets everything here, come right back with the lead leg round kick. This is not a really powerful technique, but you know what it sets up? Your back hand, for sure. So as soon as you go lead hook, lead round. Same leg, lead hook, lead round. Try it, Sifu. Hook, round. Yeah, so you guys practice it. Go. Where there's a hook, there's a round. Same leg, kick twice. Go. Lift the knee. So you have a better chamber. Knee, hook, round. Good job. There you go, there you go. I like it. Keep your hands up. All right, relax. A side note as a bonus for you, not being Bob or Aaron and getting kicked in your head, is to keep your chin down and your shoulder up to minimize your target. So stay like a turtle going in their shell. This is for you on the defense of that. Okay, so the second option here that we're working on, what was the second? The question mark, okay. All right, good. You can look at this as like a question mark kick. No one knows what it is. So it's a deception. You can look at it as an invert kick, and this is more your rear leg, very effective in the MMA or power side. So if you think of the back leg throwing a front kick, what I need to sell, you know, if the martial arts is about the science, the understanding, then there's some trickery. You understand what I mean, guys? There's some deception. I want to sell to him that I'm going to throw a front kick. The best thing that could happen is I hit him with the front kick. So here we are. We're squared off. I throw a rear leg front kick. I mean, this basic #1 kick has been effective at the highest level of fighting by itself. And it's the first kick ever created, right? So rear leg front kick. Simple. But now the deception is where there's a front kick, there's a round kick. Hence, like question mark. If you're not able to kick to the head, stretch, practice it. But dude, it could go to the body, the leg, and it could also be a knee. Let me ask you this. What is a kick when you're close? A knee. Right? Rear leg front kick, I'm far, I'm close, knee. So anyway, let's get to the deception. Where there's a front, there's a round. Turn it over. It can be very fast. Front to round. Okay, let's try it. The rear leg, go front, turn it round. Last move is move follow up with your hand, or look for an exit and run. But don't stay there. A boxing coach used to tell me, why are you admiring your work? It's like you're a painter and you're sitting there and staring at your beauty, right? So you finish your last move. Don't sit there and stare. Move. Get out of the way. So you guys practice that. Ready? Go. Front kick to round kick. Question mark. Last move is move. Good job, guys. All right, up. So I got to do one more deceptive kick. That way I give you 3 kicks, and we did the 3 of the other rules follow-up. Solid foundations to go by. So I hope you guys are with me, and then we're going to watch you and kind of communicate, and we got to get ready for the next seminar coming up here. So this is also another very effective tool. You see it a lot in point fighting, but it can be in the street. It's just, again, the deception where you have to be convinced to do something. If it's effective, you're done. It's a success. But if it's not, you always got a plan B, right? So you got to be a step ahead. A good martial artist is always a step ahead. I think of it like a good pool player, you know, in billiards, right? You know where your next shot is, it's already set up. It's already set up. In a perfect world, you have some smooth combinations and you have a plan B there extra just in case, all right? So this is just going to be the same kick thrown twice. It's going to be a pump side kick. So you see a lot of lead leg, side kick. Almost thrown like a back kick. I like to actually turn your back pocket a little bit more because nothing hurts more than a side kick thrown similar to a back kick. The biggest detail there is you actually turn your back a little bit and you chamber in tight and straighten it out. It can be very defensive as the person comes in, and or it can be offensive with stretching and reaching, okay? But you got to lift that knee up and pump the leg twice. Think of a lead double jab, but now with your leg. So I'm going to show you in this direction. My lead leg, I throw the first side kick, it works, no big deal. But now maybe what you're doing is you're playing a game. It's called strategy, guys. It's like chess. Now you are the artist, and you're playing a game to make him think you're going to throw a side kick. The way to do it is to literally throw 1, 2, 18 times. Let him see what a side kick looks like. So I describe a side kick to him. Maybe he catches on to it and it's not as effective. The good thing about a side kick is you can kick his arms, you know. So now what I'm going to do, I'll turn this way, is I'm going to throw the first side kick offline towards his elbow on purpose to get him to open up. And then throw the second one here. So it's like a double pump jab, but I'm going to throw my kick here. Hopefully he opens, and then go here. So I go 1, 2. Pump, pump. You see how my first one is a little off? Just throw it. And your hands are always ready, or your spears. A lead side kick can set up a really quick spin. All right? Let me see you pump that lead side kick, guys. Ready? Go. Good. You can reach, stretch with it, make it long, reach out and touch someone. Move, move, move. Bad time over there. All right, guys, ready? Start over, relax. Defensive stance. Let's cover some concepts we did today. What I like about it is I'm trying to anchor into you things to remember. You know, your whole life, there's certain things you'll never forget, you know. What is respect? Treating people the way you want to be treated. You know, I mean, whatever you have had in your life, even as a young kid, that was told over and over and it's there. Well, I'm telling you some things in martial arts that you need to not forget. The first one was where there's a palm, there's an elbow. So it's palm, elbow. Ready? Move. Palm, elbow, last move is move. Go. Excellent. Have you got some of these guys working? Yeah. The second one is where there's a hook. Your number 3 left hook, come right back, there's an elbow. Hook, elbow. Go. Now this one is barbaric.